285 million ringgit allocated for BKSS at Point Zero. Chinese New Year Op SELAMAT successfully launched. Dozens injured in Colombia after an attack at military bases. Those are the headlines for tonight. I'm Ruben Gomez, and this is TVS Nightline. Sarawakians will be at ease following the announcement of Bantuan Khas Sarawak Kusayang by the Chief Minister today, with a total allocations of 285 million ringgit. BKSS is aimed to benefit demographics ranging from households, transportation services, entrepreneurs to hawkers alike, as it consists of a 7-step approach.
Langkah 1. Diskaun bil elektrik. Kerajaan Sarawak akan meneruskan inisiatif pemberian diskaun 5% sehingga 25% ke atas bil elektrik bulanan kepada pengguna domestik, komersial dan industri mulai bulan Januari hingga Jun 2022. Diskaun ini akan memberi manfaat kepada 647,000 isi rumah, pengguna komersial dan industri di seluruh Sarawak. Langkah kedua, diskaun bil air. Diskaun 10% hingga 25% ke atas bil air bulanan untuk pengguna domestik, komersial dan industri akan diteruskan mulai Januari hingga Jun 2020. Diskaun ini akan memberi manfaat kepada lebih daripada 647,000 isi rumah di seluruh Sarawak.
Step 3 consists of a 50% discount to those who are renting houses under the Housing Development Corporation (HDC) with a total allocation of 2.6 million ringgit, benefiting more than 3,200 people. Small and medium enterprises, SMEs, who are operating at premises under the purview of government-linked companies, GLCs, will be exempted from any paying rental fees, which comes into effect within the same time frame. This will benefit a total of over 22,000 SMEs and over 24,000 micro-entrepreneurs.
Oleh itu, saya ingin memaklumkan bahawa Kerajaan Sarawak akan memastikan bantuan kepada perusahaan kecil dan sederhana (PKS) seperti yang diumumkan dalam pakej BKSS 7 dibayar kepada yang layak. Mereka telah dihubungi untuk menghantar dokumen perniagaan yang diperlukan secara online bagi membolehkan pembayaran dibuat. Ini penting kerana proses penilaian dilakukan melalui sistem perkomputeraan yang memerlukan maklumat perniagaan yang lengkap dan tepat. Saya ingin nak menegaskan di sini bahawa maklumat yang diberi sangat penting. Dengan maklumat yang tepat, kalau tidak sistem komputer akan menolaknya. Sebab itu kita melihat bahawa banyak juga bantuan tidak dapat diberi kepada mereka yang harus menerima disebabkan oleh maklumat yang tidak tetap dan tidak tepat.
As of October 2021, A total of 12,819 SMEs have submitted their application for BKSS 8.0. However, 77.7% of the total number submitted incomplete forms, which resulted to them not receiving any form of assistance. Meanwhile, Abang Johari said local councils would continue providing a rental discount of 50% to over 10,000 hawkers who are renting market spaces and stalls under the PBT. A total of 87,500 hawkers registered with respective councils will receive a special one-off grant of 1,000 ringgit each to be channeled through the state government's online financial transaction platform, Sarawak Pay. Some 1,725 penambang boat and van operators, taxi drivers, as well as school bus and van operators will also be given one-off cash assistance of 500 ringgit to help them continue their operations.
Experts said although the newly announced BKSS assistance does not have cash handout, nonetheless, the assistance, which is its 8th edition, had showed the government's mindfulness as it navigates its course to empower small and medium enterprises, SMEs and the public.
Itulah tadi saya menyebut istilah kelangsungan hidup. Yang kedua adalah sistem sokongan. Bagi rakyat untuk meneruskan kelangsungan hidup, sistem sokongan itu ada. Itulah peranan kerajaan sebagai caretaker untuk membantu rakyat bagi meneruskan kelangsungan hidup mereka dan bersama-sama untuk mengatasi situasi pandemik sekarang ini yang mana kita masih tunggu-tunggu bilakah stage endemik ini akan diumumkan.
Dr. Noor Aida noted that the BKSS 8.08 will goes on to assist Sarawakian.
Jadi dalam proses kita untuk Encik Freddy bertanya mengenai tahun 2022. The first 6 months done 8.0. So apa akan berlaku kepada 9.0 for the next 6 months? Adakah istilah 9.0 itu akan diumumkan ataupun ataupun kerajaan negeri akan rebrand lagi? Dia mungkin menggunakan istilah mungkin bantuan khas rakyat sayang dengan istilah yang lain, Tapi bantuan tetap disalurkan. Jadi apa saya nak katakan di sini adalah warga Sarawak ini dia beruntung kerana keselesaan dan kesejahteraan kehidupan mereka diberi kepentingan oleh kerajaan negeri.
A new light as BKSS 8.08 will be allocated to the people that affected by the pandemic. Operators and industry players in the transport sector described the BKSS 8.0 as an assistance in navigating their business strategies and improve their lives.
Although the aid does not cover the overall expenses and rental, it would at least ease their financial burden in purchasing new equipments after a long hold following the pandemic.
Plan kami untuk setelah dapat duit dah, kami nak macam nambah baik pulih segala barang, peralatan apa semua, dari segi marketing apa semua, yang mau diatur balik apa semua, menarik customer.
Of course lah, sebab kita tak pun masih dalam recover lagi. So, apa-apa bantuan yang diberi pun bersyukur. And then memang haraplah punya ada beri lagi ataupun lebih lagi bantuan. Jadi kami harap bantuan yang RM250 sebulan untuk tempoh 6 bulannya pun diteruskan dalam bantuan seterusnya lah. Sebab mungkin bagi orang RM250 masih banyak, tapi mungkin bagi yang benar-benar memerlukan taknya menunggu duit dikeluarkan setiap bulan mah.
Operators are feeling motivated to be back in business as the situation improves.
Plan kami lepas menerima BKSS mungkin untuk menggunakan membaiki perahu yang telah rosak.
Harapan kami untuk BKSS minta dilanjutkan.
Chief Minister Dato' Peninggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg said his administrative government adopts the Islamic philosophy Ibn Khaldun to assist in further developing the state of Sarawak. He added that a great leadership is a suitable example in managing the state.
Additionally, the life of the people in Sarawak has also been monitored in the theory of Ibn Khaldun, which prioritizes leadership in the effort to create an atmosphere of harmony in society.
Yakin yang boleh dan kita mempunyai kepelbagaian. Sometimes differences to become our strength. It is our strength. Memang teori sungai tadi Sarawak yang sebenarnya kita mengikut teori itulah convergence daripada anak sungai ke sungai yang besar akhirnya mengalir di laut dan airnya yang berwarna-warni akan menjadi satu warna biru di laut. That is yang pun teori. Jadi kita sebagai bangsa keturunan kita kerjasama dan akhirnya Sarawak insya-Allah akan menjadi negeri maju seperti mana yang kita kenali.
He said so during Majlis Kesyukuran dan Ceramah Kepimpinan Ketamadunan Ibn Khaldun at the Sarawak Islamic Complex on Thursday, January 27th. During his speech, Abang Johari also said that discussions were held with his administration, in addition to frequently liaising with the Yang di-Pertuan Negeri Sarawak, His Excellency Tun Pehin Sri Abdul Taib Mahmud, to propose theories from Ibn Khaldun.
Yang sudah tentu akan menambahkan kefahaman kita kepada kerja-kerja Ibn Khaldun dan relevannya kepada tugas kita hari ini untuk membangunkan ummah.
We from TVS would like to wish you a prosperous Chinese New Year. Wishing you a great luck in this year of Tiger.
Welcome back. The SELAMAT 17, in conjunction with the 2022 Chinese New Year celebration, has been officially launched. The operation, which enters its 17th series, will see 145 officers and personnel deployed throughout these 10 days, from January 28 to February 6. The flag of ceremony was officiated by Kuching Police Chief Assistant Commissioner Ashman Baja, accompanied by the Headquarters Division heads and representatives from Sarawak United People's Party, SUPP.
Asmon also pointed out 25 hotspots have been identified within its jurisdiction, to which a team of patrol unit will be deployed during this festivity to conduct routine patrol and ensure public safety. Asmon also pointed that no roadblock will be carried out to avoid unnecessary traffic congestion. The ceremony held at Jalan Song also saw the handing over of goodies to road users. Right, I am now in Jalan Song Kuching, just after the Friendship Memorial Park, where I have witnessed the Majlis of Selamat in conjunction with the Chinese New Year celebration. So among those who attended the Majlis is Police Chief Assistant Commissioner Asmon Baja and representatives from SUPP. So among the agenda, the key things that happened during this event is the deployment of 145 police personnel for the Chinese New Year. So Police Chief Asmon Baja has reminded everyone, especially those who are celebrating the Chinese New Year, to always abide with the standard operating procedures set by SDMC. And also he has reminded those who are leaving their house for the Chinese New Year, going back to their relative's house and so on, to make a police report to the police and make sure police know that you will not be at home so they can do their monitoring works. So that is all from me, Hari ZAINUDDIN, alongside cameraman Faitullah Morni for TVS.
Thank you, Haris. Now, local police have identified a total of 25 hotspots in this SELAMAT in conjunction with Chinese New Year celebration. Kuching Police Chief Assistant Commissioner Ashman Baja said enhanced patrol will be carried out in these areas that are prone to traffic issues and crimes.
Untuk makluman tuan-tuan semua, dalam operasi ini 25 kawasan hotspot berkaitan dengan trafik dan juga berkaitan dengan pencegahan jenayah kita akan fokuskan. Jadi mana-mana rumah yang tersenarai di kawasan-kawasan 25 itu akan menjadi satu informasi yang sangat berguna untuk kita. Jadi randomly, salah satunya di kawasan Tabuan, di kawasan sekitar Sato, kawasan Sekama, situ ada beberapa kawasan yang ada di kawasan bandar.
Asmon pointed out that operation will exclude roadblocks in urban and city centre.
Jadi satu lagi pendekatan yang kita buat pada operasi ini, kita menggunakan konsep untuk facilitate, membantu, memudahkan masyarakat yang ada di sini merayakan perayaan. Jadi saya telah memutuskan untuk Kuching, kita tidak akan mendirikan roadblock di tengah-tengah bandaraya ini, akan menyusahkan masyarakat. Dia akan menjadikan bandar ini congested.
The budding friendship between Kuching South City Council, MBKS, and Seoul Fire and Rescue Services was halted due to the global pandemic. Deputy Chief Minister Dato Sri Dr. Sim Kui Hian has expressed his desire to see the ties re-established as it would benefit both parties.
Dr. Sim, who officiated the launch of the fire safety campaign in conjunction with the Chinese New Year celebration, added that the good relationship was disrupted due to the global pandemic that hit 2 years ago.
The COVID-19 had disrupted a lot of our usual programs. And a few years ago, through the Green City or Friendship City of Euro in Seoul and MBKS, we were able to establish a good working collaboration exchanges with Seoul Fire Rescue Services. Seoul Fire Rescue Services, the chief of the fire commissioner visited us. Seoul Fire Rescue Services has 8,000 firemen. They operate all the ambulance. So because of the COVID-19, the severe disruptions, so that connection is disrupted.
Expressing hope that MBKS would soon send a delegation to Seoul to reinstate the good cooperation at exchanging knowledge and expertise with their Korean counterparts.
And I want the mayor to be here so that this year he can lead a delegation back to Seoul so that we establish all these, because these are, we're not only going there to learn, but we also believe that we have something to offer to them as well. Just like in Seoul, they never had the chance to learn about big fire, right? We had the chance to learn about big fire here. So we learn, and so together we can advance all this fire rescue knowledge further.
Apart from that, Dr. Sim also took the opportunity to commend the Sarawak Fire and Rescue Department, in addition to expressing his appreciation for their efforts and their services.
I want to congratulate the Fire and Rescue Service Malaysia Sarawak for doing beyond the call of duty, extraordinary in our fight with COVID-19, 1 in 100 years. Because they are extraordinary, going beyond what you needed to do, and that's why we enjoy the low numbers of cases today. We also, Sarawak is the lowest in terms of number of deaths in the whole pandemic because of all of you. Thank you very much.
Sarawak now to have the first temporary transit centre TTG for the homeless in Cebu. A total of 244,800 ringgit one-off grant have been approved by the state government to allocate the centre operations. The TTG building, which was previously the building of the Sarawak Government Welfare and Sports Council, has costed at 515,000 ringgit.
Cebu is the first division in the state to have such facilities that has the capacity to house 20 individuals.
sejarah terlakar di Sibu hari ini dengan peresmian rasmi tempat transit gelandangan yang sudah lama kita idam-idamkan dan hari ini ianya menjadi realiti. Dan TTG Sibu merupakan TTG yang pertama di Sarawak. Untuk itu saya ingin mengucapkan pertama terima kasih pada Yang Amat Berhormat Ketua Menteri Sarawak dan Kerajaan GPS kerana telah meluluskan bukan saja projek TTG, bahkan juga meluluskan peruntukan untuk kita mewujudkan tempat transit gelandangan di Sarawak ini, iaitu 4 buah kesemuanya.
According to Fatima, the ministry have identified 3 divisions, namely Kuching, Miri and Bintulu, to soon have similar facilities.
So keselamatan, keselesaan, tempat perlindungan, they have a transit place for them to sleep, ada tempat untuk membersih diri, ada tempat di mana makanan disediakan at least 1 meal at TTG Sibu, and then for those who stay longer, they will be able to be given iaitu pemeriksaan kesihatan, latihan kemahiran. Semalam saya lihat agroponik, social enterprise mereka, kemudian ternakan ikan dalam sangkar, and job matching. So these are their facilities.
So far, the center has had 17 inmates, but the figure has since reduced to 9, noting that each center, as its respective location in future, would have different sets of needs based on its demographic.
Now, Ministry of Entrepreneur Development and Corporations, MEDEC, is committed in assisting local businesses in Sarawak in facilitating businesses to obtain loans through Bank Rakyat.
Di mana dalam MOU itu kita nak berikan kemudahan pinjaman kepada rakyat Sarawak dengan kaedah di mana sesiapa usahawan, mana-mana usahawan yang membuat pinjaman melalui Bank Rakyat, maka kerajaan dia punya faedah atau interest atau keuntungan, istilah keuntungan, free keuntungan. Free-nya maksudnya keuntungan itu akan ditanggung oleh kerajaan negeri. Jadi kalau kata keuntungannya 3% ke, jadi 3% itu ditanggung, dibiayai oleh kerajaan negeri Sarawak.
Noh Omar said this after paying a courtesy visit to Chief Minister Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari to Nopeng, and hoped that such cooperation would benefit entrepreneurs to further develop their business. At the same event, Bank Rakyat has signed a Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) with 2 government agencies, namely Sarawak Economic Development Corporation (SEDC) and the Ministry of International Trade and Industry, Industrial Terminal and Entrepreneur Development (MINTRAD).
Petronas has retained its title as the most valuable ASEAN brand in the Brand Finance Global 500 report this year and remains among the top 10 oil and gas brands globally. The company said in a statement today that Petronas Brand Strength Index, BSI, judged on a brand's performance that focuses intangible measures relative to its competitors, increased from 87 in 2021 to 87.7 in 2022, resulting in its ranking as the top ASEAN brand.
Brand Finance attributes Petronas' position to its consistent brand performance, contributing to a $13.6 billion brand value in 2022, up from $12 billion in 2021, a 13% rise. The achievement is also fueled by rising energy demand as the global economy rebounds from the pandemic, allowing Petronas to recover from last year's oil and gas challenges. Brand Finance took 3 key components into account when calculating brand's value: the brand strength, business, and economic outlook. President and Group Chief Executive Officer Dato' Tengku Muhammad Taufik said Petronas is grateful for the continued recognition as the most valuable ASEAN brand. The 2022 iteration of the Brand Finance Global 500 report on the world's most valuable brands across all sectors and countries was announced on January 26, 2022 via a webinar.
Saya Fiza Wok. Bersama saya dalam rancangan Tony Lapar. Eksklusif di TVS saluran 122 Astro dan di My TV. Jangan lupa.
Welcome back with Global Update. Simultaneous attacks on military headquarters across the country were carried out in the early hours of Thursday by the National Liberation Army, ELN, with few military units targeted with explosives. As such, one soldier has died and 25 people were seriously injured.
Yo cuando escuché esa vaina duro que explotó, yo me levanté y se me cayó el teléfono. Después sonó el otro. Pero yo iba a abrir la puerta, pero la puerta no me quiso abrir. Yo me quedé ahí mismo metido ahí en el almohadillo. Y después yo creo que me caí y me partí la cabeza. No sé cómo fue esa.
Colombian president condemned the attacks, calling the ELN's actions cowardly.
Mañana en la madrugada un ataque cobarde, miserable, del ELN contra algunas guarniciones militares en nuestro país. Una vez más se actúa con cobardía por parte del terrorismo, pero no nos van a arredrar nunca, ni nos van a limitar en la capacidad de actuar en contra de sus estructuras criminales. Nosotros hemos enfrentado al terrorismo y lo seguiremos enfrentando con determinación.
Le vamos a pedir a la comunidad internacional, pero también a la Secretaría de Interpol en Lyon, que Venezuela cumpla con sus compromisos internacionales de capturar, ubicar a estos narcotraficantes para que sean puestos a disposición de las autoridades colombianas y norteamericanas.
A drunk man was arrested on Thursday for crashing his car into a townhouse owned by global songstress Taylor Swift. 31-year-old Morgan Mank was then charged with driving under the influence DUI, as a witness reported him driving on the opposite lane and ran into the building at 3:15 a.m. After the crash, Mank went to the building's intercom, ripped it off while he mumbled inaudible words about Swift, suggesting an attempt to break into the residence.
Prior to his arrest, Mank left a series of videos related to Swift on his social media platform, such as a link to Swift's 2021 song Champagne Problems. 2 days before the incident, he had called out the songstress insane, suggesting that she should get herself a grip. This, however, is not the first time such an incident had happened at Swift's Manhattan home. In 2019, Roger Alvarado was sentenced to 4 years in prison for breaking in, a month after he was released from jail for the same crime. Another man named Mohammed Jafar was arrested for stalking, as he had been doing it for years and was successful in entering the house through its roof. A Texas man also drove some 900 miles to personally deliver threatening letters to her at her previous record label. It is due to these incidents, Swift has increased security for herself and her family by tenfold.
Well, that concludes TVS Nightline. I'm Ruben Gomez. Anytime, anywhere.